Hey guys, it's me, and today I am doing another tag. And I've been wanting to do this tag for a while, so I finally decided, let's just do this thing. So I'm doing it. And today I'm doing the 50 facts tag, and you just come up with just 50 random facts about yourself. So, yeah. And you just list off those 50 random facts. I have them here on my phone. That way I'm not just in here for 30 minutes trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to say. So, yeah. And then too, that way I don't lose track of how many facts I've given. But before I start this off, let me light a candle. Number one, I am lazy, and that is probably why I haven't been making that many videos, because I'm just lazy and I put the videos on my computer and then I just leave them there, and sometimes it takes about a day or two before I actually go through and edit them. Sometimes I edit them the day that I take them, but for the most part I just put them on the computer and just leave them there and edit them later because I'm just lazy. And yeah, that's why in a lot of my past videos my hair has been curly, even though my hair is rather poofy today. My hair is usually curly in a lot of my videos nowadays. After I graduated high school, it's just I haven't been really needing to straighten my hair that often. Number two, I want to go into modeling. But before I go into modeling, I need to get into some form of shape a little bit, because I have the face. I have the face and I have the legs, and I just need the torso. Number three, I love Coke. I drink about maybe 3 or 4 cans a day. I know that's bad, and I have gotten better. I have gotten a lot better with it, because I used to drink about maybe 6 cans a day. Yeah, it used to be very, very bad. Number four, I have been single for almost 3 years now, if not 3 years. And the reason being is because, one, I have standards. Two, I'm very picky about my women. And three, I've just been single for so long that it's just let me bask in the glory of being single a little while longer. Number five, I overthink everything. And I'm not even joking. I overthink things so much because I think of all possible outcomes that could happen and result from doing something. And a lot of times I always think of the negative more than the positive for the most part. And I'm usually am an optimist. Something dying out there? Number six, my favorite music genre is progressive metal. Number seven, I am blunt. And if you don't know what blunt means, it means that you speak your mind. You speak your mind and you say what's on your mind, and you don't care what the hell people think about your opinions. You say them because that's how you feel. You express yourself verbally. And you express your opinions openly. I've come to this I've been very, very blunt and open about my opinions for about 2, maybe 3 years now. And because I used to have very low self-confidence, and once my confidence shot through the roof, I started being open about my opinions, because I really need to get my opinions out there to people, so that way bitches know when they need to get in line and shut the hell up. Number 8, I took 5 years of chorus classes. I took chorus all throughout middle school, which is 6th, 7th, 8th grade. And then I took 2 years of chorus in high school, took chorus in 10th and 11th grade. And I really enjoyed taking chorus, but at the same time it was just Cause me, I do have different musical preferences. I prefer classical music, and the thing is with my schools and all the chorus classes that I've taken, we didn't perform classical music at all. We mainly performed jazz music, and Yeah. Number 9, I can do metal growls. I'm self-taught vocalist because I got bored and back when I was about like 14 and I decided that I was going to teach my I was going to teach myself how to scream, so I started going through the motions, and I think until I was about, and I finally got the technique down around when I was 16. So I'll put a little clip in of me doing my talents because I do growls, which is the low tones. I don't do screams. Screams, they just don't come out sounding correctly. The growls is what sound best, and then so I get really low, so yes.
Another wants to die, try to kinda get out, lunatic, panic, yourself scream is the same. God wants to die, lunatic, panic, yourself scream is the same. God wants to die.
Number 10, I can sing opera. I'm not the best opera singer. I'm self-taught, so I haven't had like a tutor to help me with my technique. And like I said, my chorus classes didn't focus on classical music training, so I didn't, like back when I was in high school, I never had someone who could help me out with teaching me how to sing opera. And so I'm self-taught. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. And it is pretty good. And I'll insert a little clip here. Number 11, I can sing louder than I can talk. Because me, I do have a thin voice, but whenever I sing, I use a lot more air when I sing, and I use a lot more power when I sing, because I want people to be able to hear me. And then too, in my chorus classes, our chorus teacher was always like, sing louder! 12. I was always banged around as a child, and I don't mean like people would like shove me into things. No, I would walk into walls. Like, I still do that. Like, I walk into walls, like if I'm like walking down a hallway and I'm about to turn into a room, sometimes I turn too early and I like half my body runs into the wall and then I fall over. I fallen down the stairs. I went out between the ages 2 and 3. I busted my head open 3 times. I fell on my bed frame when I was a little kid and hit my eye, like right above my eyebrow. And that's why this eyebrow has such a nice curve. Number 13, I want a few more piercings. I don't want far too many piercings because one thing, I don't want to have too many piercings. And 3, I want to be able to get piercings, but at the same time, if further down the road I decide I don't want the piercings anymore, the scars won't be far too noticeable, and then too, if I need to hide those piercings for a job, it'd be easy to hide them. I get my lips done at least once, and I might get them done twice. I want to get a helix piercing, which is a cartilage piercing up here. I want to get it done up here, that way I get like the little spiked doodads have spiked ears. I've thought about getting my septum done. I've thought about getting both my nostrils. I've thought about getting my tongue. 14, I want at least 2 tattoos. I talked about this in a video that I did on the Cloud channel that I'm a part of. Mentioned this in a video on there. I'll link you guys to it in the description box below. But and I mentioned the 2 tattoos that I mainly want to get, and one of them is going to be on my arm and it says "Design Your Universe." And I want to get another tattoo on my side, down through here. And those would be like song lyrics for my favorite song by Within Temptation. That song is Memories. Plan on getting the 3rd verse and the final chorus. Like all of those sets of lyrics there. And because Design Your Universe is my favorite song by my favorite band of all time, Epica, and Memories, that song has helped me get through a lot of shit that's gone down through my life emotionally. So it holds emotional significance, and I want to be able to get it tattooed on me. That way, whenever I feel down, I can look back on to that tattoo. Other tattoos that I've thought about getting done, I want to get a rose tattoo on this arm here, and kind of get it like with the Beauty and the Beast type rose. Like it's a more so closed rose, and then have like a few petals falling down from it, and like have the stem and few leaves on it. Kind of like I said, kind of like the rose in Beauty and the Beast. Another tattoo that I've thought about getting is on my back, and I've thought about getting I Feel Immortal on my back, inspired by the song I Feel Immortal by Tharia. If you've never heard that song is so powerful. The first time I listened to it, I cried. And not just like simple cry, but ugly man cry. Because when I first heard the song, I had a horrible day. And it just made me feel so empowered that I cried. Yeah. Number 15, I want to go to California and New York. And I have considered moving to California plenty of times. More than likely I won't do so because it's so far away from home, and I would have to fly back and forth around holidays, and then too, if things were to go down with the family, I would have to fly back and forth. Main reasons why I want to move to California is because, one, they have so many alternative stores out there. Two, the weather is very stable out there, because I've at least talked about this at least once on my channel, but Georgia has bipolar weather. Like after Halloween, like it got up to like the 60s, like the mid 60s or the 70s, and then 3 days later it got up to like 45 degrees, and it got down to like 28, and yeah, and the temperatures here in Georgia fluctuate so much. It is insane. And that's why I want to move to California, because the temperatures are a bit more stable. Even though it gets hot as hell out there, I would rather deal with the heat and warm winters and warm fall and warm spring weather than have to deal with unstable temperatures throughout the year, an unstable environment. Number 16, I want to tour around Europe. And the reason being is because with a lot of the bands that I listen to, a lot of them are from Europe, and they're amazing bands. And then too, I have several subscribers that are from Europe, and I talk to several people online that are from Europe, and I would love to meet them because they're so nice people. And I really want to go to Germany, the Netherlands, England, Belgium. I want to go to Belgium, but the only time I'm going to Belgium is for MFVF. And if you don't know what MFVF, that stands for Metal Female Voices Fest. I want to go there at least once during my life. Number 17, I want to form or be part of a progressive metal band. It has been my dream since I was about 13 years old to be part of a band, because I love to write song lyrics, I love to perform, and so I figured that being part of a band would be the best way to express my love for music. So, yeah. And then too, the US needs a bit more progressive metal bands that are really good, so yes. Number 18, I want to learn how to play the cello. I absolutely love the cello. I love all of the string instruments. Like the cello, violin, viola, fiddle. I just love how they sound. They sound so gorgeous. That's why I went crazy like with the Camelot Delaney Eclipse show because with Eclipse being there, I was like, oh my god, this show is gonna be so amazing. Because I love Eclipse. And seeing them live was just amazing. I can't wait for the next time that I see them live. Because it was just amazing. I am an uprising shoe whore. And if you don't believe that, watch my shoe collection videos. Because I have two of them. I have a full Gothic shoe collection video, which is all the shoes that I have. And then I have my Demonia shoe and boot collection. And yeah. And I want more shoes. There are about at least 7 more pairs of shoes that I want to get, I think. I don't know. There might be more. Number 20, if I were to go drag or become a drag queen just out of fun or just because I want to become a drag queen, a heterosexual drag queen to be specific, my drag name would be Abortia Clinic. Number 21, I have considered getting an undercut. Like a double undercut, like getting both my sides shaved. So you can say like getting a mohawk, but I would never put it up. Because one thing, my hair is too long to put up, because I have tried to fake a mohawk before. It did not come out well at all, because my hair is so long and so thick that it just fell over. No, it didn't even fall over. It looked like it looked as if my hair got possessed by Ursula. Number 22. You know how sometimes my inner sassy ghetto black woman comes out? Well, I refer to her. Number 23, I want a corset, and I don't want just any old corset. I want one of those corsets that has like the buckles going down, like an underbust corset. I want the ones with like the buckles on it, and yes, and I don't care if corsets are supposed to be worn by women. I don't care. Screw gender roles. I want a corset. Number 24, I am a picky eater. I am such a picky eater. One thing is because if I don't know what it is, I'm not gonna eat it. Because I don't know if it's gonna make me sick. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like some evil concoction that is going to make me die. I don't know. And then 2, I also have digestion issues with some foods. Like my stomach struggles to digest certain foods. And so some foods I can't eat because it's either going to give me a bellyache or my ass is going to explode later on during the day. Number 25, I am insecure about my body, mainly my torso. And a lot of people, and I have talked about this, and a lot of people have said that I haven't talked about this on a video, but I plan on saving a whole entire video for this. But I have had people tell me that I'm not fat, that I'm rather skinny, I'm slim, and that my body isn't as bad as I make it out to be, but I just don't like my torso. I really don't. And a lot of people tell me, if you're so unhappy with it, you know you can change it yourself. But that's when the laziness kicks in, and it's just like, I don't want to do it. Number 26, I love to write short stories. I have written so many short stories. Number 27, I plan on going to beauty school. That is the plan. I plan on going there during the summer of 2014. I originally wanted to go during the winter of 2014, as in like January, but due to me not being able to drive yet and not having my license, because I thought that I would have my license by now or at least by the end of December. But just due to like all the stuff that has been going on lately, I haven't been able to drive, and with daylight saving time ending, my dad works like half the day. I don't have enough time to drive, so I'm just gonna have to wait till hopefully this summer. And I do plan on going to the beauty school, visiting the school that I plan on applying for and asking them if I can apply for the summer courses ahead of time, because I know online they're very vague about their applying to like applying to the school, and they're very vague about when their classes start. So I just plan on going to just going over to the school and ask them a few questions, and yeah. Number 28, I actually really want to work on Hot Topic. And the main reason why is because they're now starting to come back to being more open to the gothic subculture and not just mainstream hipster scene fashion. They're becoming more open to the gothic subculture again. And I know a lot of people are like, mall goths, no, don't work there. But me, I am all about getting nice things on clearance. And a lot of times, the stuff that I really, really like always get thrown on clearance because the hipsters and the scene kids, they don't like that stuff. And when they get those items in stock, they have to throw them under sales just so they can try to get rid of them. And me, that's when I go in there, swoop in, get that stuff, and be like, bitches, it's mine! Mine! And then too, with like being employees, more than likely I can get employee discounts, so yeah. And then too, I recently learned that all the Hot Topics around here are hiring, so it's like, ugh, I wish I could drive. Number 29, I believe that I am the only goth here in my town, or pretty much the whole entire county of Henry County. I am more than likely positive that I am the only goth here. And probably one of the very few goths in Metro Atlanta. I mean, I know my cousin is a goth. If any other goth people are out there, please let me know. Please let me know, that way we can go have fun together, because I need to hang out with another goth person, because it is hella boring as hell out here. And I know that made absolutely no sense whatsoever. Number 30, I am a heterosexual androgynous male. So, I'm not as androgynous as some of the other androgynous YouTubers, the ladies of PA or the ladies of androgenetics. I never watched Five Awesome Trannies, so I can't say for sure about them. But, yeah, you get the gist of it. And I'm heterosexual, meaning that I'm straight, so I am of a rare species, so take it in, absorb it, and shut the fuck up and don't judge me. 31. I love makeup, but I don't ever feel like wearing any or getting any because I'm lazy. 32. I really, really want to go to a drag show, but all the drag shows like in Atlanta are 21 and older because they sell alcohol. And it's just like, I want to go. Please, I want to go. 33. I hope to do collabs with other YouTubers. And I actually learned that 2 YouTubers who happen to be part of Perfect Androgyny actually live in the northern parts of Atlanta. Or at least the northern part of Metro Atlanta. Yes. And I hope to one day meet them and be able to collab with them. And that way we could show our androgynous, beautiful selves to the world on my channel. And to everybody else around the country and the planet. 34. I look up to androgynous men. I always have. And the reason is, back when I was in high school, around like freshman or sophomore year, back when I had low self-confidence, I looked up to them because I mainly looked up to Jeffree Star because he was the main androgynous icon that I found. And I looked up to him for the most part because, I mean, here's this beautiful creature and dressing the way that he wants to, feeling comfortable in his own skin, like being who he is and living life the way that he wants to, and I love that, and I looked up to that, and that's when my self-confidence started to shoot through the roof, because it's like, I need to be like this, because I can't just be this little insecure little creature. I need to flourish and be the magnificent creature that I am, and I really do. And Jeffree Star is the main person that I looked up to when I was younger, back in those days. Now, I still look up to him because he has had such a huge impression on my life. And I also look up to people like Nerobellum, Christoph Bathory. My dog is barking, please excuse him. So, yeah, androgynous men, thank you for existing. I look up to you. Thank you. 35. I love fried chicken. That is like big thing down here in the South is that we love our fried chicken. You put chicken breasts into a fry. I don't even know how to cook fried chicken. Why am I telling you guys how to cook fried chicken? If your ass can cook some good fried chicken breast, you are going to be like my new best friend. Besides Alex. Alex is forever my best friend. But you will become a new best friend because you can cook me fried chicken whenever the hell I want you to. And you better cook it whenever the hell I want you to because I love me some fried chicken breast. 36. I have considered going vegetarian or becoming a vegetarian. Still means the same thing. And I told people when I told them that I consider becoming a vegetarian that it's more so I'm going to become a fruit bat. So, yeah. I don't want a fruit bat as a pet. Those suckers are adorable. Number 37, I have anxiety. I think it's like a huge thing amongst YouTubers nowadays is that we all have anxiety problems. Me, I have social anxiety disorder. It's gotten a lot better because when I went to that Camila Delaney Eclipse concert, I really like fought my anxiety during that show because there's so many people around us, crowding around us and whatnot. Like, I was really uncomfortable, but I was like, I am staying up here. I am holding my ground. But once came out was about to come on stage, everybody started crowding around us like we were like smushed in there like sardines, and that's when I was just like, we gotta go. Because it wasn't the social anxiety disorder kicking in, but it was just the fact that I was not comfortable anymore with standing there. Because I tried moving around to adjust myself, but I just couldn't get comfortable with standing, so it was just like, let's just move. Number 30, I love shopping. Number 39, I have been mistaken for a girl a few times. Mainly because of my hair. Because some people, they view me from behind and like, ooh, it's a girl. Let me go say hi to her. And then they're like, hey, and then I turn around and I'm like, hey. And they're like, ooh. Who the hell do you think you're talking to like that? I am an independent black woman who need no man. Now get your ass over there before I chop your motherfucking dick off. Number 40, I have a slight obsession with Jeffree Star. It's not as bad as it used to be because I used to live, breathe Jeffree Star. Like, when I was younger. It's not as bad anymore, but I still love his stuff. I still love him, and yes. Yes. 41. At one point, I thought what people said were true. And what I mean by this is that back when I was like a freshman, like back in my freshman year, sophomore year, and I think even my junior year, I'm not entirely sure, but I know for a fact freshman and sophomore year, people used to say that I was gay. They used to ask me if I was gay, and it really bothered me. And at one point, I actually thought that it was true that I was gay and whatnot, and so I didn't know how to feel about it because like for the longest I had liked girls, but like from what everyone is saying, like because of how I am as a person, they're saying that I'm gay. What if it's true? And I actually started thinking that I was probably bisexual, but I just don't like men enough to be like attracted to them, so yeah. And I do understand because I have talked to people about this, about me not liking men, and it's not the fact that I hate all men, it's just that a lot of men are just pure assholes, and to anyone, whether it be other men, women in general, like it doesn't matter. Like a lot of men are just pure assholes and they're dicks, and I just don't like the like what they put out. Like that's the reason why I absolutely hate guy code. I can watch girl code for hours, but guy code just pisses me off because that is just like the living root of douchebaggery. 42, I love platforms. I have 4 pairs of platform shoes and I want so many more. I think all but 3 pairs of shoes that I want have platforms on them. 43, I am rather short. I'm not like the shortest person on the planet. I'm like 5'8", and that's rather short compared to like all the men in my family. All the men in my family usually get to about like 5. I mean not 5. About 6 foot, 6'2", except for my Uncle Ricky. He surpassed the system. He's like 6'5" or something. But yeah, I'm like so short. I'm like my cousin. My cousin is like, I think my cousin is 5'8" actually. Like, so it's like, I'm okay with being this height, but I just feel so short around my family that it's just weird. So yeah, that's one reason why I love platforms, because they boost up my height without me having to actually grow. Because if I do hit another growth spurt, that means I'm gonna have to get new clothes. And I don't want to have to do that. 44, I have a goth cousin. I think I mentioned this already in this video, but yes, I have a goth cousin. And his name is Robbie. And I think he lives in Conyers. And I haven't hung out with him in a while. And actually this weekend is his birthday. And I really want to hang out with him on his birthday, but more than likely I'm underage for the event, more than likely. 45, I always try to use cruelty-free products. I always try to make sure that all items that I use have not been tested on animals, and I always try to make sure that all the products that I have are animal byproduct free, as in like clothes, my shoes. Like all of my demonias are man-made products. And if I do get a product that is made by animal byproducts, I always make sure to do my research on the product before I get it. That way I know that the animals weren't harmed in the making of the product, like say like they weren't put in a slaughterhouse just so that we can get the material, like the parts of their bodies so we can make the materials. Always make sure to do my research, because I don't want to have the idea of the animal in pain because I want to look nice. I hate having that idea in my head. 46, I actually have glasses that were prescribed to me because like one eye is weaker than the other eye, but barely. I haven't worn these suckers in forever. I haven't worn these suckers in over a year. Because I got them back in 2011. But, yeah. There are these glasses here. And they look, I have some pictures on my phone with me wearing these. And they look so good. I'm with my hair looking a certain way whenever I wear these. They make me look nice and sophisticated. Like right now they make me look very sophisticated but very hipster-like at the same time. So yeah, if you ever want to see me wear glasses in my videos, more than likely I'll never wear these. Just simply because I haven't worn glasses in so long and I really don't feel like having to wear them. Number 47, I love fetish fashion. I love fetish. I love the clothes, like the PVs. I don't want to wear it, but I absolutely love the fashion. Because I don't like the shiny leather, but I just love looking at it because it's just so sexy. It makes the body look so slim. And ooh. 48, I am an artist. As some of you guys may know, I've done art videos in the past. I need to get back to doing them because I actually have several drawings that need to be colored. And I have several art pieces up on my wall, and a lot of people have asked me to do room tours. I do plan on doing a room tour, but once I finish my wall a little bit, because I just need to cover a bit more spots on my wall, because I'm mainly putting up my artwork on my wall just to hide spots, because when I moved my bed, I now have these spots where paint has rubbed off, and I'm using my artwork to cover up those spots. So that way, just one reason to have my artwork up, and two, to hide those spots that don't need to be seen. I write song lyrics. I think I mentioned this earlier. I haven't written many songs as of lately. I used to spit them out like mad back when I was younger, and I read over them during the summer, and I absolutely hated them because one thing, it was just like a repeated use of words like in every single song, and I just didn't like how they were written. I just did not like it whatsoever. So I threw out, I think, like, because I had, I think, about maybe 300 sets of song lyrics, and I think once I got done going through, I think I only had but like less than 100, and I've written 2 songs since then. And lastly, number 50, I won't negatively judge your actions. You can ask all my friends this, because me, I'm one of those type of people who will listen to what you have to say, because a lot of times people just need someone to listen to them, and I'm one of those types of people. I'm not going to sit here and judge you based off of your negative actions throughout your life, and you can ask a lot of my friends this. I do exactly just that, because a lot of times they vent to me because they know I'm not going to judge them, because they know that I'm just here to listen. Oh, that is it for this video. I have a shitload of video to go through and edit, because right now it is at 105, I mean not 105 minutes, an hour and 5 minutes worth of video right now, so I got a lot of editing that I gotta do. So yeah, oh my god, I've been talking too long and now my brain is just like, stop! So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe. All my links are down in the description box below, which are the links to my Facebook fan page, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and the cloud channel that I'm a part of called The Gothic Kingdom. And like I said before, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and if you need someone to talk to, just message me here on YouTube. Just PM me here on here, or you can send an anonymous message to me on Tumblr. I was going to say Instagram, but that doesn't work. So until I see you guys in my next video, goodbye.